He looked at the skeletal warriors who were rushing up and thought. Extreme defense sustained 1 minute. But under such a fierce attack, retention time will shorten, succumbing to it anymore. His defenses disappeared completely. The skeletal warriors immediately surrounded him, causing him to panic, he said. At this moment, Lin Mo remembered what his sister had said. Lin Mo, you have to remember, if you don't do it, then. Having done it, don't back down. Ning Yi saw this, and said that this is to kill them all. Ning Yi thought in surprise. He didn't even move his hand at all. After seeing the whole fake profession attack, I'm dead, Lin thought. After the fake career dies, objects in the storage space will fall off. See what those guys have. Lin Mo immediately considered the items that I obtained. The first was the Qingtong level martial scepter. This scepter increases morale by 20. Can increase the power of mage skills by 5%. After level 18 can be used. The second weapon is the Qingtong level martial arts bow. It helps the agility increase by 20. Can increase the power of bow and arrow skills by 5%. After level 18 can be used. The third weapon is the bronze grade martial shield. It helps to physically increase by 20. It can increase the strength of defensive skills by 5%. After level 18 can be used. The final weapon was the bronze level sword. It helps strength increase 10, physical increase 10. Can increase the strength of attack skills by 5%. Magic after level 18 can be used. Ning Yi on the side looked at these items and said, these are all weapons. Fell out in the Legion of Beastmen. It is a level 20 subdivision of the Shihai suburb. They must have been plowing there often. Lin Mo Lingua. After knowing all the functions of the equipment, he wanted to take down all his belongings. All turned into smoke entering the bank next to him. It was the purple object on Mo Yan's back. Then Mo Yan thought, these 4 pieces of equipment have no effect, but you can sell some money. Lin Mo picked up an elementary skill book. Thought this book cost 1,00,000 yuan. Extremely worth the money to sell or keep for yourself. Ning Yi beside him said, you probably don't have an elementary book yet. That he could use, though there was probability of acquiring the learned skill. But it's also possible to learn that new skill. Beginner skill books that can be obtained. Skills level 20 and below. Ability to acquire existing skills. Ning Yi continued to say. It wasn't like he was thinking of selling for that money. You're short of money, Sao. Beginner skill books are not premium books. Not worth much money. After hearing this, Lin Mo thought. It seemed that 1,000 yuan did not catch the eye. She considers the family background non-trivial. Lin Mo nodded at Ning Yi and asked how to use it. Ning Yi chuckled and said, it's that simple. He held the book for an hour and used it. Lin Mo listened and then did it seriously. Hold the audiobook to use. But after a while nothing remained. Ning Yi was still chuckling beside him. Ning Yi continued to tease and said, oh my god. That's not true. His voice wasn't loud enough. He had to shout to use it. Lin Mo saw that Ning Yi said this, and didn't believe it. Think Si Ra is to use mental force to motivate the skill book. Lin Mo immediately gave his spirit power to the book. It radiated a bright golden light that swirled around him. Ning Yi scratched his head and said, why was he found out and then failed terribly? Lin's newly acquired skills, it's the Violent Corpse, grants this one skill to blast corpses, forming a lesion of 10% of the corpse life force points. For enemies within 1 meter. The book on Lin hand burned brightly. Yellow flame. Mo Lingyu thoughtfully acquired new skills. This book has no holes. The corpse in the eyes of the lion also has life. Although this skill seems weak, but if you include your genius, after his endowment was strengthened, the damage force can reach 10 meters. But just have an exploded corpse can immediately continue to detonate the newly exploded enemy. This is a team attacking skill. Invincible. For his genius, all skills almost become divine. Ning Yi beside him asked, how is it okay to learn new skills? Lin Mo turned to answer that he had learned. Ning Yi heard the voice and said, his voice was clearly easy to hear. Yet why don't you like to talk? What a pity. Lin Mo immediately, looking at Ning Yi thought, this girl, it doesn't seem like the girls in the school. Mo Yan replied, her voice was also good. Ning Yi blushed shyly and said, thanks for complimenting me, also find my voice good. Then he handed Cho A Yang and said, I respect you for saving the lady, and complimented the lady who gave it to him. In Yang is the intermediate skill book. Can awaken skills level 40 to level 70. Ability to acquire skills already acquired. He saw it and thought, intermediate skill book. This can sell 1 million yuan at the exchange, 100 times more than beginner skill books. This item was too precious and she was pursued. Not because of intermediate skill books. Sao now says giving is giving. Two continued to sit by the fire. Ning Yi said as he raised his hand by the fire, I discovered a treasure chest. In the nomenclature of the Beast Legion, in Shaohai City, this type of treasure chest appears randomly, just in time to be caught by me. I opened the newspaper box to get this intermediate skill book. Ning Yi immediately remembered the scene where he discovered the chest and then opened the chest. Immediately radiated a bright yellow light. Ning Yi continued, not expecting to be watched by the Kia guys. They want to steal my skills. Although this item is not worth much money. But it was a very difficult thing for the lady to get. Sao can be easily delivered. So they went after me. I just hid, running away for 2 days. From Shaohai City to Shihai. He said to see if they minded. Just like that Yi. Lin Moyue sat down next to Ning Yi and said, she had just almost died. Ning Yi replied reassuringly, I can't die. At the time of suffering a fatal wound, I will be automatically sent away. But I still have to thank you if it wasn't for you just now. Although I can't die, but will definitely get hurt. You must know that it hurts the most. YY is afraid of pain the most. Ning Yi said as he hugged his trembling arm and looked at him. Seeing Ning Yi just like that, Lin Mo thought about it. Ra was worried. Of course she was some landlady. There are treasures that cannot die at all. YY spread his hand and said to Lin Mo, give him the intermediate skill book. Is there still food? People are still not full. Don't want things to fall from the dead. I want sweet potatoes. Lin Mo immediately handed over the sweet potato to him. YY asked while eating. Stupid Lin, you came here to practice. His level probably hasn't reached the senior level yet. Where to calculate the exam? Lin Mo answered Fu Sha Jane. Ning Yi ate the potato and replied, Sha Jane is fine. Then she thought, based on his strength, it doesn't matter which school entrance exam. Do someone level 10 can arbitrarily kill a level 20 pseudo-profession. But for a while 3 people. He didn't pass the Sha Jing exam. I guess no one can pass the exam anymore. Then Ning Yi said, if you go to the Sha Jing Palace, remember the Shenxia Tower there. If you fight for the first time, the rewards can be multiplied. He tried to storm up and down to the floor as high as possible. Ning Yi remembered that the Shenxia Tower was a black tower. Emitting a demonic red light, Ning Yi continued to talk about Sha Jing. Thus, there can be a lot of accumulated points in the academy. Lower meridian points accumulate more useful than Jin Yuan. There's more. In the Sha Jing Academy, there is a divine academy. If he could, he had to go in there. 2 people continued chatting until midnight. Ning Yi went back to sleep. Lin Mo immediately took out his shirt to cover her. Then reflect on letting the spirit of force recover. The next morning, Ning Yi woke up, rubbing his eyes. One hand out demanded Lin's sweet potato. I'm stupid, I'm hungry, and sweet potatoes don't. Lin Yan handed her some tubers. She held it full in her arms but still held out her hand to continue demanding. Not enough, give a little bit. Men must generously give it all out here. Lin Mo shrugged and said that it was really over. Hearing this, Ning Yi smiled and replied, okay, I believe you. Then Ning Yi stood up and said goodbye to Lin Mo. The lady must go. The lady also had to go to the level up. Idiot Lin will see you later. He quickly practiced his level. Can lead me to level up later. Then she turned and ran away. Lin Mo looked at Ning Yi's back and muttered. The ladder leads her to level up. After Ning Yi left, Lin wore. Stand up. Look at the corpse of Ba's attacker yesterday. Speak now. Can try the brutal corpse skill. It was obtained yesterday. Lin Mo quickly developed. Fierce corpse skills. Exploding bodies. The Hand of Mormon creates a flattened red orb shape. A few blue and yellow sounds. The corpses lay on the ground, burned mercilessly. The flames flashed brightly in the deep forest and then exploded. All trees are sandy soil. Were all knocked out by Lin Mong's terrifying move. These 4 moves are really too strong. It's enough for the senior building to disappear. Recognize a slight change, Lin Mo said. After the Blessed Monk is finished, the range of explosions is much wider, with even 360-degree dead angle. This is the magic of body destruction. Leaves no trace. See out the power of overhead detonation. Probably going to be a little bigger. Although Lin Mo had finished this move a long time ago. And yet it was like a perpetual blaster that continued. Boon to the Shihai Mountain Village, let's check it out. After the Bone Warrior, the Black Chu level turned into the Bronze Qing level. Need 70. New spirit power points, can summon 1. But his spirit power is only 300. Spend a night meditating in recovery. Summon me 4 new Bone Warriors. Followed by his mighty skeletal bodyguards. Lin Mo was wondering where spiritual force can be provided. He quickly looked back at the board. Open system, open quantity, summon space 48 out of 100. Skeleton warrior, the number of 48 is also approaching 50. Consider that half the number goes up in no hurry. There will be a day when the summoning space will be full. Lin Mo and a skeletal warrior stood on high. From this angle, the whole surroundings can be clearly seen, well suited for hunting, or observe enemy barracks. In the distance, a large number of people are gathering to talk. Go to the space portal. There is called the entrance road of the Shihai Mineral Mountain. After determining your destination, Lin Mo came closer. Here is full of huge cliffs. Erect some intertwined poles, rope, stick together to stand out at the entrance to the West Sea Mineral entrance. Above there are also 2 gatekeepers, accompanied by human voices, talking excitedly, recruiting members. Join your own mighty team. Depending on that the bounty will be divided among each person's abilities. Normal difficulty ball lacks a need for a healer. Normal difficulty has magicians and healers. Need a horseman. Mineral Mountain Village Elite Team. Nightmare level difficulty with horseman. Magician likes guests who lack a healing and control system assistant. Lin Mo walked over. His appearance was not normal. Everyone is fascinated by the skeletal warrior. Walking side by side in this mineral mountain are fight monsters and collect loot such as money or gold in abundance. From there, you can get rich or get stronger. Divide out 2 levels of dashboards of the current system. Mineral mountains can choose difficulty. Normal grade, nightmare level. Lin thought, although there is no hellish difficulty, but in normal difficulty, are also all elite monsters. Compared to monsters outside, several times stronger. In the nightmare difficulty, the monster brother strengthens. Even higher difficulty, if normal, need DPS shield and support to form a team. The nightmare level requires at least 5 people, with a squad of 2 assistants. 2 DPS. DPS is jutsu. Language in the game, damage only. In the strongest state of a player. Maximized. Throughout the fighting with each other. A curious young man using probing asked, "Your friend is Master Zhao?" The young man was startled, chilling the spine, when he saw the look in his eyes as if he wanted to kill. Of the dry skeleton Kia, for wearing a shielding badge. Should the probe fail, I can't look anything up. Just frightened by the dry bone look. The youth said nothing, just silently walked away. Poke in, is there still this network? Others see opportunities coming, immediately took turns recruiting this talent. Friend, would you like to go plowing with you? We are still missing a DPS. You must be a Zhao Huan master. Zhao Huan's DPS is not bad. Would you like to come with us? We're an elite team that fights nightmares. The equipment we will divide equally. Lin Mo thought, also sewing with a badge, that Yi had given himself some trouble. But the annoying thing is that these 2 guys are recruiting. Lin Mo nodded slightly, politely refusing. No thanks. Please confirm whether the degree will be selected. Hard nightmares don't. The system shows up items. He was trying to think. If you're monsters, you're not monsters. They simply have tremendous internal power. From the inside hit one that was already very miserable. After all, the whole Lin Mo herd considered it carefully. Be careful and then confirm. The system panel disappeared. A light soared from Lin Mo's head to toe. Recall him into a void. People were amazed. This was the first time anyone had dared to enter the village alone. But also new soldiers. He's already in the village. The woman next to her said to herself. He entered the village alone. 2 others looking at each other. I don't know what this guy is thinking. Was he going to kill himself? Sao? Didn't he want to go through alone? That's so confident. This made an uproar more riotous. Dude uses probing. Tell him to try his information. How much does he grant? What karma? The guy just now was a little apprehensive. Nob replied, his voice trembling slightly. No information whatsoever, so let's wait and see. See if he can survive again without people. Again said, it's just a famous name but no pieces. Looks cool, but actually a fuzzy chick. Song transmission took Lin Mo to the Shihai Mountain Village. Dark cave. There was only a tiny bit of light coming in. There was also a trace of blood left on the cliff. Not only that, but on 4 sides the smell of blood rushed straight to the sense of smell. The smell of blood was so fishy. Lin Mo Lingua said, it turns out that this area has been discovered by monsters. New to that, however, encounter the first monster. No tiger is a nightmare level. In front there was a dwarf green mound standing, holding an axe ready to slaughter anyone who approached. This system is really convenient. It's just a touch of a hand. Is that the full information of this creature has been looked up. Blink Mound of Mineral Mountain. Rank 14 Enhancement Type Monster. Strength 800, Acumen 400, Mental 200, Physical 1000. Stun attack skills. No tiger is an elite monster of the enhanced type. Properties several times higher than the jar. Strength and physicality are both high level, which means their offensive and defensive power are all extremely terrible. Terrified by the knight of the 14th rank. Physical attributes are also only about 300 to 400, not at all equal to this kind of enhancement. If you don't cooperate, create a normal pseudo-career team. Basically, it is impossible to pass the nightmare level. 2 Lin Yan's hand lit up. 2 blue flames radiating extremely powerful barometric pressure. Around him appeared more than dry bone knights. Because basically these strengthened elite monsters. Attribute dependency, but forget about the physical. But their attributes. Compared to his bone warrior, he was still far behind. Still a serious move. Hands in his pockets, his whole body exuded. This is not simply a new player. He was God's choice, would-be founders, and the only lion, in all other types of careers. Unmatched. Calmly stepped up towards the blink mound. Elite strengthened. 2 skeletal warriors. Close pressure. The sharp blade pierced from the fleshy skin inside, making Blink's mound unable to react in time. It seemed to be helpless. Under the mighty King Kia. Killing Blink mound of grade 14 mineral mountain. Experience dotted 42 no. Lin was pretty good. Amazed at the experience I've just gained. Indeed, this is the most perfect piece of food. The pedal stimulated to increase his attributes. Experience 4,200 times 10 times more than monsters of the same level. It also means killing a monster in here, equivalent to outside 10 animals. It's a real bargain. The amount of Goplin continues to decline. Lin Mo Ling's bones were victorious. Continuous storming. Killing also only takes 1 to 2 seconds. My level training speed will speed up a lot. In Lin Ling's mind, the language gradually formed. This map, it seems that Mo linguistic swept away the place. Lin Yan ordered the bones. Every corner of each cave must not be ignored. System by timeline. Announce an unrelenting experience. Killing Blink Mound Mountain Guard level 14. Experience 4,200. Acquisition of head bones number of years. Killing Blink Mound Mountain Guard level 14. Experience 4,200. Acquiring feathers raw quantity 6. A light from the top of Lin Lingu's head. Notice the inscription. Unexpected level cup. This was a career he possessed. It is the position that will be at the top of the world. That no eye possesses. Just 5 minutes to finally level 11. After leveling up, the spirit force fully recovered. Can summon 4 more skeleton warriors. The more you fight, the more you win, the stronger you hit. Lin's information panel popped up. Lin Mo Lingyu was a lion spirit magician. Unique rank 11%, experience 1.00%, strength 120. Sharp 120, mental 4400s, physical 120. Air equip, summon space 56 110s. Longbone warriors number 56. The gaze of the bones grew stronger. Experience soaring, heavenly endowment comprehensive fuck level 2. Uniqueness, passive skills of injury conversion. Level 11 fire soul active skill. Rank 11 bone warrior summoner. 11th degree violent body. Transfer damage. All the damage that the witch himself receives will convert to the object. Summon suffered. First level soul flame. Burn the soul of the target dealing damage. Power is based on mental strength and skill class. Summon 1 million level bone warriors. A bronze skeletal warrior. Exploding first degree bodies. Causing the body to explode. Deals up to 10% damage to life stats. For enemies within a radius of 1 meter. Looking at the system board, skyrocketing Lin Mo speaking skills. After level 10, the blessing of the base attribute changes dramatically. Agility strength. Physical fitness per item increased by 10 points compared to the previous level. Has now turned into 20 points. Morale increased by 100 points. Increased level. The blessing of the attributes is also growing. The bones were also wrapped in a new aura. Overwhelming power in the body. Qingdong grade bone warrior show system. Power 1700 plus 200. Agility 1700 plus 200. Spirit 1700 plus 200. Physical 1700 plus 200. First level violent 1 strike skills. A frenzied blow constitutes 200% autologous damage to the target. In just 5 minutes, that these bronze bars had reached a new level. I don't know how strong the future will be. The basic attribute of the bone warrior has increased by 20 points. After being magnified 10 times. Eventually up 200 points. Next to Lin Mo linguistics, there are 2 new entities that are first degree violent corpses. It was equipped with a set of bronze armor. Later it was also given Jin Shangyi SM. Why all skills can increase. Only the violent corpse that had just learned was still in the first grade. It turns out these violent corpses are all tamed corpses from death, the birth of the one who has fallen. When Lin Moyue activated the brutal corpse skill, if Ning Yi was here, she would probably know. Completion of the immediate liquidation of the area. A roar accompanied by a tremendous wind rushed towards Lin Mo Yan. Looking up was the Lang King of Mines, elite leader. The big wolf screamed fiercely. The sounds echoed through the cave. Half black feathers, half white feathers. Bloodshot eyes. Two sharp fangs out of the mouth. Looks fierce. Seeing Lang King, as Lin Mo had no sense of fear. Even the attributes of the chieftain have reached. This step takes place. The final boss of the clone has even larger and stronger attributes. The Lang King kept growling. Hateful eyes stared directly at Lin Moyu. Though thy attributes higher than my bone warrior attribute. But unfortunately he was still alone. Lin Mo played council tactics again. Deal with this Lang King. Shout out to the soldiers behind him. Skill of screaming forward. The winds blew away anything that came near it. The bone colony also did not yield. Try to go up with the sword to support it. Unfortunately, the skill of screaming back is immune to these dry bones. Rely on the physicality of the skeletal warrior. Reluctantly able to resist Lang King's injury. This Lang King, there must be some grudge against the person who wrote the story. To give it every shouting skill, use the skill of a violent blow. Then in 6 the long bones stormed up. Cut the flesh of the Lang King with his sword. Do not wait for it to calmly counterattack. Lin Mo also called the people behind him to come up as well. The bigger the enemy can be, the more beneficial it is for his bone soldier corps. The bloodied royal mausoleum struggled to escape. He tried to scream out the bloody silks. The body is now quite badly injured. Force of effective normal attack skills. Flying back isn't bad. Without hitting again, he jumped to an elevated cliff. Lin Mo had never seen it before. The village leader knew how to run away again. It's weird. Suddenly red eyes lit up from the darkness. As meat preparation, Lin Mo said that it was not okay to quickly retreat. A whole bunch of wanderers went out. There was a strong smell of blood around him. It seemed that they had eaten a lot of people. The wolf doesn't have to run. Hide that. It called hundreds of ravenous beasts to join forces to attack. Lin Mo took a glance and knew immediately. Attributes are not strong, but the number is too much. At least hundreds. The ordinary fake karma. I'm afraid the team of 5. Also absolutely no way. Deal with many Hung Lang ore mines. This isn't the case. Could it be that Mo Yan chose to give up? Even if you live and die, you have to risk your life with it. But I am the spirit lion mage. These are all the value of our experience. Killing Hung Lang level 14 ore mine. 2,800 years of experience harvested Za Long Ba. He activated the skill. Collect all the powerful energy into the palm of your hand. This is the skill. Violent corpses. Has just received great power. Collect all that is in the gathering air. Radiating whirlwinds. Lin Mo thought. After the endowment is increased, then the lesions of violent corpses will turn into 100% of the beast's life force points. The result was a fresh shot. Fiery newly released skill. Engulfing half of Hung Lang's army. Kill Hung Lang ore level 14 experience 2,800. Harvested feathers 2. Killing Hung Lang level 14 ore mine. 2,800 years of experience harvested Ba bones. Killing Hung Lang ore mines. Level 14 experience 2,800. Harvested 4 level 2 feathers 32.22%. Terrible violence descended. The life of the Lang King. It's unbelievable that today is the end of the world for the whole pack. His legs trembled, trying to treat him equally. Thou shalt taste it too. Hibiscus 4. Male violence. Jet black twitched. The death spirit ray dived deep into the cell marrow of the Lang King. Fleeting. That Lin had already dealt with hundreds. In a move, nothing can stop. Lin Mo roamed the cave. It's only 15,000 years of experience. Only equivalent to 5 Hungarians. Attribute value so raw too low. But bad luck falls in here. Well worth the money. On hand. Lin Mo Yan held Shanglang's Bluetooth. Kill Hung Lang ore mine level 15 experience 15,000. Harvesting Ling King's fangs. Harvest low-grade monster crystals. Experience is not worth it. Grab this tooth and sell it out. Probably also to eat full. Ba retracted the tooth into space. Lin Mo and the bones continued down. A little deeper prose. According to the passage, you will probably meet the last boss quickly. Then came the hellish charge. Experience is likely to be even more. Lin Mo just walked. The rest were disposed of by the bones. Paving the way for the lion. Kill a level 15 Goblin Warrior. 4500 experience harvested animal bones 6. The battle was more than an hour before. Increase by more than 1 level. Based on this performance, hit a few more turns. Don't say level 16, level 10, 89 are also capable. We'll see each other soon. After all, the sister Lin was referring to was I. A king blink mound resting a hand. Snoring, wheezing, good sleep. Lin Mo wanted to hurry up and say, so get up and the big kid. Just killing it will probably reach level 12. Leader level monster Goblin King system table. Level 16. Physical strength 3000, agility and mental strength 1500. Fire shooting skills sweep back. Finished reading the information he thought. Of course, the attributes of the last boss. Especially strength and physicality. Taller than the skeletal warrior. Many times before encountered hundreds of Lang Kings. It was a bit difficult. If this obstacle can be overcome, not only experience increases that out, everyone had to howl a little too. The blink mound wakes up. Very frustrating, since there are small ants that dared to sabotage its sleep. His open eyes glared red, staring directly at Lin Mo. It stood up and twisted. Use the athletic arm, slash straight at the big sword. Lin Mo used to transform injuries. That is, the damage that the Blink King Mound had just slashed. Will be put into the bones sacrificed for you. A web of bones began to crack little by little. The skeleton dissolved in the light of death. Finally, the damage of the Blink Kia Mound is too horrible. So it kept throwing. The most aggressive attack came. Lost 2 skeletal soldiers 54 out of 56. The overwhelming power of the Blink Mound was great. Lin Mo thought for a while before thinking. I get it. My attributes are too weak. Physical 120 points. Facing the 3000 power of King Go Blink. The defense was too weak. Damage moves away. Soldiers, of course, will take more damage. Mo Yan stroked his head in disbelief. See myself as the only weakness. The latter must improve physically. Look at the Blink Mound King's information board. 16th rank leader monster. Strength and fitness 3000. Mental and flexible 1500. Review the properties of the long-dried warrior. Bronze bar level. Rank only 11. Strength and fitness 1700. Mental and flexible only 1700. Indicators. Almost half that of the goblin leader. Lin Mo pondered. See out long dry soldier. It is impossible to confront the boss head-on in terms of strength. But I have a whole legion of soldiers that are dry for a long time. Thinking of this, Lin Mo was extremely confident. Lin Mong's skeletal warriors rushed up. Attacked together towards the Goblin King. Go on like that. It will be grinded to death by its bone core. Find yourself weak. The Goblin King used force to fly straight up to the middle stitch. Then land on the ground. Use your own repelling skills to increase the distance between the skeletal warriors and themselves. Seeing that the Goblin King had resorted to the move, causing Lin's skeletal warriors to fall silent, gradually distancing away from the Goblin King. Lin Mo thought, this repelling skill, much stronger than Lang King's screaming skills. Then the Goblin King kept making flames. Has great damage, causing the combat power to decrease more and more. In soldier casualty rates, there are more and more old. Lin Mo's heart suddenly tensed. See that the situation is not okay. He quickly spoke up and returned to space. Summoning in your head, start planning. It is imperative to cut off its skill. Fire Soul. Lin Mo began to use spiritual force, creating the Fire Soul, whether the Goblin King used his flames to fight back against Lin Mo's moves. Nor unstoppable, very fast. Flames along with the combination of skeletal warriors. The Goblin King was attacked. The blue flame of the beautiful jade, carrying a hint of malice, which burned the upper part of the Goblin King. It hurt so much that I had to use my 2 hands. Nor okay. Extinguishing that beautiful blue flame. Lin Mo had used a lot of spiritual force. Until now, I couldn't help myself in my heart. But considering his mental strength is not much left, it is imperative to take this opportunity to catch it. A frenzied blow. The moves of the remaining skeleton warriors all focused their attacks on the Goblin King. Lin Mo thought that his stomach must be fine. Kill the Goblin King, experience plus 40,000. Harvest the short sword bronze weapon of the Goblin King. Harvest bronze level defenses. Dharma of knowledge. Harvest the Goblin King's semen. Kill the Goblin King. Lin also received the harvest. After the battle, finally reached level 12, sustaining the Fire Soul. My spirit power is also exhausted. Fortunately, promotion restored morale. After inventorying the loot, you should leave the copy. Lin Mo had just picked up the defensive knowledge. Mo Shu thought about calculating a little. Although the lion spirit, also considered as a magician career, but his skills are different from other magicians. Non-existent Conan time. This magic didn't seem to have any effect. Mental, physical strength each increased by 10 points. Also, Qingdong level knowledge treasure spirit force plus 10. Physical plus 10. 5% shortening of Kudan time of mage skills. This crystal can be exchanged for at least 10,000 yuan. In the trading place, worth more money than 2 Kia equipment. The harvest in this village is not bad. Holding in his hand the orange crystal of the Goblin King. Just collected 10. Lin Mo couldn't help but remark. After leveling up, the spirit force completely recovered. You can summon 4 more bone warriors. Try using spirit force to summon bone warriors. Lin Mo couldn't stop pondering the situation. After his leveling up, summoning bone warriors. Grant 12 million bone warrior swaps. 100 consumables required. 7 spirit force. Summoning space 60 out of 110. Bone warrior 60 spirit force 510. Feel done. Lin Mo didn't think much of it. He decided quickly, so he was gone. Transmission of Song Song battle. Take the skeletal warrior and Lin Mo out. I didn't expect to see some people already waiting here. They didn't stop saying. Absolutely astounded. He's out. Didn't expect him to be able to live and become raw. You guys look at the shirt he's wearing. Is it the same as the Dharma article of knowledge? Could he really have scanned the copy alone? What a treasure of knowledge it is. It was unbelievable to look at him so young.